bit of a disclaimer I would like to say. Contrary to what we're showing in the game, going to sleep in the middle of a busy road is probably not a good idea. Hello, it's gear to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey! In the previous episode, we returned to the Metro Kingdom to finish everything that we didn't do before because we were an idiot. And also because the fact that a lot of them weren't available until after we beat Bowser. But anyway, in today's episode, it's time for the moment of truth. We can do it. I believe in us if we don't smack our head against the wall. Starting off our adventure today, we're going over here to challenge the Koopas to a race, because the first one, like the other ones we've seen across the game, we could have done this one before we open up the Moon Rock, but I felt like waiting until after we had access to both of them. And I just love this one takes place in the rain, too. Like, why didn't Luigi's Balloon World and Metro Kingdom take place in the rain? Just, come on, game. That would have been so unnecessarily epic and awesome. But no, you didn't want to do that. Alright, so let's go over this way. And the primary objective that we're going to want to focus on for this adventure is to go over to the top of the one building. Leap of faith! And that is what we like to call in this industry a shortcut. Now, you probably could have gone to the very top of the building as well, but I think that would have taken a little bit more time, so probably not worth it in the end. Hey, we got a new racer! You'll win something good too if you win this race, bro. Up for it? That's the spirit. Okay, so does anybody remember that Nintendo show? Okay, let's back up a little bit. Does anybody remember when the Wii had channels? The Wii had channels, one of them was the Nintendo channel. They post like game demos on there, and it was really cool because they not only had trailers for upcoming Nintendo games on there, but they'd also do game demos too. So you'd use a DS download play to download DS demos and things like that. But one of the big point I'm bringing up is that on there they also had a thing called Nintendo Week, where they had two characters, Gary and Allison, doing like a weekly show highlighting what's coming to Nintendo consoles at that point in time. And it's really interesting to look back on that nowadays because it's kind of like a time capsule of what people were excited about at the time. So that's really interesting. But the big reason I'm bringing this up is because whenever I see bro used, it makes me think of the character Dark Gary, because he called everybody bro. And it was like one of the funniest things ever. Like there's an episode where regular Gary was playing through Metroid Prime trilogy, because that recently came out at the time, and it's really funny because Dark Gary unplugged the Wii console because he was using a microphone. I was like, oh, were you using that? I had to plug it in the microwave. Yay! Unnecessary epicness! On top of this wire right here, what you want to do is whee! Next step is going to be the building over here. This is the entranceway to the one area that has like the super crowded area. Yay! That is a very specific and obviously amazing detail. And that sign looks very blurry up close. But this is a Nintendo game. Who cares about graphics? I care about graphics. We got a birdie we gotta do a murder on. Alright, so the bird's gonna be flying around this park over here. And the best place to wait for it is to come back over here. Wait for the bird to come back. Where are you, bird? 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 Birdie! There you go. Ah, the bird. Okay, fine. We'll wait for the bird to come back. Feed the birds. Tuppence a bag. It's fun fact, that was Walt Disney's favorite song. Alright, when it comes back over here, ground pound, and then throw a hat! That worked too. I didn't intend for that to work, but it worked. Yay! Bird traveling in the park. Near the RC minigame, there's going to be a scarecrow over here, so I recommend you throw the hat in a way when you're furthest away from it as possible. And just run, 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 rolling, rolling, rolling. Alright, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this! Yay! That wasn't too bad. That one took a bit longer than expected to find, admittedly, because I wrote my notes wrong and I thought it was in another location, so... Yay, that's a fun time. What the? Why can I not make a simple jump today? Heading back over towards the Mayor Pauline Park with the dead Make-A-Wiggler. There should be a puppy around here somewhere. Oh, there you are. Okay. So... yeah, there's a puppy and it's super adorable, even though I'm more of a cat person. That'll give us coins, but eventually the puppy will find more rewards for us. You should, in theory. Maybe it's over here somewhere. Alright, puppy. Do your job. Do your job. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Alright. Hopefully you're doing the thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. It's a big shiny spot. Big shiny spot. Big shiny spot. Get out of the way, you stupid dog! There we go. Found the park. Good dog. I don't know how true this is, but Mario Wiki keeps calling these things Nintendogs, and if that's an intentional reference, that's really cool. I don't know if it's on purpose, but if they are supposed to be Nintendogs, that is really, really clever. Like, I never actually played Nintendogs myself, but I can appreciate a good reference. It's kind of interesting because when the game came out, it only had like a couple of versions available, but Nintendo wanted to try and have like 19 versions available for different dog breeds, and it's like, it probably wouldn't have worked out so well if they tried that. I'm pretty sure getting under 26 seconds is totally impossible. Super exciting! The trick is to crash into everything. Oh, my kid's so good at this. What do you mean, failed attempt? There's no editing in this Let's Play. Everything is perfect. Everything is sweet. Everything is grand. I've got the whole wide world in the palm of my hand. Everything is perfect. It's falling into place. I can't seem to wipe this smile off my face. Life's a happy song when there's someone by your side to sing along. Alright, so what I was trying to say was that there's this one Street Pass minigame where... please tell me that counts. Please tell me that counts. It didn't count! Okay. So, there's a Street Pass minigame where it's like a slot car game, and I wanted so bad to be good at it, because in concept it's really fun. Like, using Street Pass to race against people and things like that. It's a really cool idea. I was just always really garbage at it. They didn't really have a good way for you to practice the tracks or anything like that. Like, I just really wish that there was a way you could practice so I could be better at it, but the only way you could actually race in the game was to Street Pass with other people, which makes sense, but... oh, no, we would have had that! Oh, dang it, we would have had it! I turned too soon! Oh, I turned too soon! So a trick that's kind of helping with me right now is to kind of line up the stock car with the edge of where the red stripy part starts turning. That seems to be working. Hopefully, maybe. Yay! It worked! I don't like that one very much. Like, it's fine, I just don't really want to go out of my way to complete that one whenever I play this game.
I just want to take one now.
I came traveling here with friends, but they both wandered off. Let's have the attention spans of beanies. I hope they are not running around with borrowed legs. So he's got some friends missing. Now it's our job to destroy them. Hello, fellow non-hat-shaped person? Well, alright, you found me. Would you take this to keep quiet? Heading back inside the super crowded area. This is where the next place is going to be. I remember this place! But there's still at least one power moon in here somewhere! So, what I recommend you go towards the very end of the area, because this is probably where you're going to be able to see this a lot more easily. But somebody around here isn't like the other ones. They have a hat on their head that's a little bit different. Ha 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 ha. How did you find me? I turned backward and everything. Will you take this to just pretend you didn't find me? Find me. That was a Wii Party minigame that was super fun. Did anybody play Wii Party? Because that was like one of my favorite party games on the Wii. My family and I played that all the time. It was one of the more fun ones on there. And then they came out with Wii Party, which is also really cool too. Like, I really hope they have like a Nintendo Switch Party or something like that, because that was really cool. The last batches of power moons I'll be collecting in this video are all going to be associated with moon pipes. So down in this metal grate area where we found the handbag in the previous episode, we're going to be going over here and oh no, everything is all dark and scary. Oh, I am so afraid. I want my mommy. So we'll continue on over here. And I also don't remember much about this level, so this is going to be an interesting one to go through, and hopefully we will not fail miserably. Hi there, buddy! I didn't remember you, and that legit freaked me out. Oh man, that's what I love about being vague and cryptic with my Let's Play notes, because I don't always remember everything, and it's just really fun to have surprises like that. Alright, that was interesting. Let's go over. Owie! Spikes hurts. Take note of that. Take note, you do not want to have a spike. Spikes are generally not good for your colon. Falling off the face of the earth is also not good for your colon. And getting almost squished. We're just learning all about the colon in today's video. Scaling Pitchblack Mountain. Now that's pretty fine and dandy, but there's a hidden power moon here as well. Reaching Pitchblack Island! Ooh, that sounds like a bad sequel. That made me think of that one movie. They made movies based off Jules Verne stories. With the first one had crap, what's his name? Brendan Fraser in it, and I liked that one fine enough. It was Journey to the Center of the Earth. It was a fine movie. I think it also had the guy that played PETA in Hunger Games as well, and so yeah, it was a fine enough movie. But then they made a sequel that was based off the Mysterious Island and things like that. It was fine, air quotes. It was decent. And had some funny moments in it. And it had Dwayne Johnson. But yeah, when I saw the movie in theaters, that was like one of the first movies that made me realize, oh, sequels aren't always fun. Now this next one can be a bit of a nuisance because we are going to need to use the super amazing powers of Hammer Bros. But Hammer Bro platforming kind of isn't an easy thing. So we want to be super duper careful. They tend to bounce around and that makes things a little bit needlessly complicated. Alright, so I think we think of this one thing. This was not a super great game, but I remember playing it a lot when I was a kid. So does anybody remember those Flash game websites? Like, the only one I can remember off the top of my head was games2girls.com or something like that. I don't know if they're still around, but one of the games that they had on there was a Koopa's Revenge, and it was basically like a Mario fan game where a Koopa Troopa had a birthday party, but Mario killed all the Goombas who were supposed to come, and so the Koopa vowed revenge and stuff like that, and it's one of the weirdest things ever, but it's honestly probably one of the best Flash games I ever played when I was a kid. It's one of the only ones that I can remember off the top of my head playing it in general, but it's also probably the one that I have the most nostalgia for. I think they made a sequel. I never played the sequel though, but yeah, it was an interesting game. I remember one of the things that they had for that was most of the enemies were based off like regular Mario characters. So you had like a baby Mario, baby Luigi, baby Peach, and characters like that who were like one of the main collectibles you'd have to destroy throughout the game. And so they had regular Mario enemies, but then they also had like thwomps and things like that, and their explanation for why those were trying to kill the Koopa Troopa was that they just didn't like anybody. I don't know if there's any Flash game websites still available they can play it nowadays. I probably wouldn't recommend playing it, but at the same time, it was also kind of a fun game. I don't know if it's still good or anything like that. I don't even know if it was good in general, because it was something that I played when I was like 7 or something like that on a website that mostly had Flash games. That was like dress-up games and things like that. All right. Without further ado, let's continue onwards. You want to be careful and be super duper careful. Watch out for the tank. Alright, you can go away, good sir. Okay, we're not gonna need you. We might want to wait. We might want to wait for the. Yeah, we're gonna want to wait for the thing to reset. Do we need this for anything? I feel like we need this for something. I feel like we need this for something, or is it just an inconvenience? I think it is just an inconvenience. Alright, well, let's continue onward. Jump, 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 jump. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Eat, jump. Okay. That was a close one. That was a little bit too close for comfort, but we made it anyway, so it's all fine and dandy. Okay, that was the hidden one, so that's good. Okay, we made it. We made it. It's safe and sound. Yay! Oh, that was nerve-wracking, but we did it. We did it. And I think that was the last of it. Let's double check real quick. We're missing one! We're missing one! Which one are we missing? I thought I got that one already! Die, stupid bird! And we missed. Of course we did. Ah, we can jump on this one. Whee! And with that, Hopefully that's the last Power Moon in the Metro Kingdom. Okay, it is. Goody. And now for the super amazing, super high budget montage of collecting the rest of the regional coins. And as we take care of this, I'd like to tell a bit of a story about the Metro Kingdom. My sister loved the Metro Kingdom, and when she got to this point, she just refused to go any further into the game because she just had so much fun with going through the Metro Kingdom. And I'd always try to tell her, dude, there's more stuff in the Metro Kingdom that you can do after you defeat the main story. And she was like, no, I want to keep playing now. And it was always really fun to see that. And that's one of the big reasons why I always loved the Metro Kingdom. Just all the fun memories of watching my sister play through this as well. And it was always a really fun time all around. But with all that taken care of, that is everything in the Metro Kingdom. I know I'm saying this every episode now, and it's getting super repetitious, but we're getting so close to the end. It's really hard to believe. I love this game so much. But now taking care of all that, we're ending the video off here. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Super Mario Odyssey. In the next episode, we'll be returning to the Snow Kingdom. And next time, Lady Gator to you. Oh yeah.